Hello guys, this is Leo from Quotes on Posters, and today I'm gonna talk about this quote here. Anger doesn't build but destroys everything, by Thomas S. Monson. I mean, how many times in your life you've been angry because of others, or because something did something nasty to you, or maybe you're just there like driving and then someone just cuts you, and anyway, or you just buy something and then they deliver something wrong, and then you just got to call the call center, and then these people in these call centers, they cannot fix your problem, and you get all angry, and or something wrong is happening to you at your job. So I mean, there are thousands of reasons to be angry, right? And getting angry, I mean, it's something that is really about yourself, is really about the kind of mindset and kind of person that you are, right? I used to get angry a lot, especially when I was younger. I used to be like really frustrated about things, and when things didn't go my way, and I wanted to control. I was like a control freak, like everything had to be the way I wanted. As a typical teenager, I would say, right? And then, like, after some time, you just realize that all this anger that I was having was just making me sick. It was just like I used to be really angry and scream at people, and at work I used to be like really like a pain in the ass, to work with people. And I think then with time, you just learn, you learn to that things, they most probably will not happen your way. You kind of learn that you have to be flexible, that you're not the only person in the universe, and things like that, which is like quite obvious thoughts. But when you're young, you just think you can do anything, right? And some people, they even like still grow old and still thinking the same, right? You see people, really high level people, still getting angry and still being unable to control their feelings. So it's a terrible thing, right, to be angry. And it's a terrible thing. It's something that really damages your health in the long term, if you are this kind of person that stay angry all the time, and you can't relax, you can't just enjoy your life. You're like constantly totally anxious and getting really angry by stupid things, and it's interesting that anger, it's everybody, like, there's like a trigger which is like different for everybody, right? My trigger, I usually get seriously angry when something, here's my thing, what pushes my button is basically when something simple that was supposed to happen just doesn't happen. That's what really makes me very angry. When something that was supposed to happen, and it had everything to happen, and it was expected to happen, just doesn't happen. I can give you an example. For example, imagine that you order some food, and then they're supposed to deliver, and then they completely forget about you, and then you call, and then they come to deliver, they take half an hour more to deliver, so you're completely starving. And when they deliver the wrong food. So this is the kind of stuff that really gets on my nerves, when something simple like ordering a food just simply doesn't happen, right? Other people, they get angry for different reasons. For example, some other people, they might get angry for more serious stuff, like this kind of stuff doesn't push their buttons, but maybe people get jealousy. Me, for example, I'm not a jealous guy, right? So I really never got so angry. I never got angry with jealousy stuff. And if I saw my girlfriend hanging out with someone else that I don't like and this kind of stuff, no. But some people, they really do get angry. So I think what makes you angry, I think it's somehow related deep down to your subconscious mind. And honestly, I haven't stopped yet to think about why these simple things that doesn't happen makes me angry. I haven't really thought much about it, about the why. But I'm pretty sure that it is something related to childhood, some event that happened to me during my childhood that was something that I was really that had everything to happen and then didn't happen, and then you got all these frustrations, in life, and I just got so many frustrations in my life, like people who really, till today, some people that you expect different kinds of treatment from them, they completely disappoint you, and it's terrible, right? But that's life, and I think you should try to understand whenever you get angry. I think first of all, you shouldn't try to control, because maybe controlling your anger is gonna make you feel much worse, right? Because when you're there angry, when it's the moment of getting angry, it's something that goes beyond your control. You're like an animal, right? And you can try some exercises, like for example, you can take a deep breath. You can get out of the environment that you are in. For example, you can, if you're in a room with someone and the reason you're getting angry is because of that person, you can just get out of there and go lock yourself in somewhere else, get out of the place that is making you angry. You can just listen to music, so it's something that really helps me. Music, when I'm very angry, I just need to put my headphones and put some great music that I love. That really helps. Thinking about the big picture also sometimes it can help, because when you're angry, especially me that gets angry by stupid things, thinking about your life, thinking about the big picture and how lucky you are in life and how big the world and life is and how small you are compared to the universe, right? Think about the universe and the stars whenever you get angry, and then maybe you're gonna find that your anger really doesn't make any sense, right? This really shouldn't affect you. And yeah, man, it's really hard to control yourself. If it was easy, everybody would do it. There would be no self-help videos on YouTube, right? But the reality is that no, it's really fucking hard. When you are an angry person, this is the product of yourself, of all the years that you passed and all the background the kind of experiences that you had in your life that made you become angry, right, in the first place. But you're gonna see that getting angry on the long term is not going to bring you joy in your life, and it's not gonna bring you good people around you. You're gonna be surrounded by bad people, because no one that is good wants to be with someone that is angry, right? People want to be surrounded by peaceful and happy, intelligent people, right? So if you get too much angry, like I was in the past, you're gonna see that a lot of people are not going to want to relate to you, right? And which makes total sense. And then you're gonna feel a little bit isolated, and you're gonna see that it's gonna bring you much more harm and damage than actually if you just try to be more peaceful, right? Other things also that makes you get very angry, and this is something I am gonna say that it's something that really works for me. It's not drinking coffee. So basically, not drinking coffee, quitting caffeine, and I know it's really hard, but caffeine brings you anxiety. It can bring you happiness in the beginning if you don't have too much caffeine in your system. First, it will bring you happiness, but then it will steal the happiness. Actually, it will bring anxiety to you, and then you're prone to become more angry, right? So I really, if you watch some YouTube videos like of people who quit caffeine for 2 months, 3 months or more, like there are some people who quit for 6 months and people who quit for 1 year. Check these YouTube videos and you're gonna see their testimonials, and you're gonna notice that one common thing that they say is that they find they are much more peaceful after with themselves, right? And I noticed this for myself also. When I stopped drinking caffeine, I've been now without caffeine for 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks now. Before I was like, my record was 3 months. I went 3 months without caffeine, but then I was stupid and I drank it again. I made this mistake, and then I went into this loop of drinking tea and coffee again, and then I was already getting the addiction. Then I managed to get out of the addiction as soon as I could, you know, because in the beginning it was also really fucking painful, you know. You just have these headaches like for a couple of days, and you just can't produce anything. You can't work, and you have work to do, you have responsibilities, and you just can't do anything. So I know it's really hard, but it's a drug. You gotta acknowledge coffee is a drug. So try to quit caffeine. That's gonna really help you to get more peace of mind, you know. Try to remove toxic people from your life. That also really helps. If you're living a life surrounded with stupid people and toxic people in this kind of environments, it's going to be very easy to trigger your anger, you know. Also try to not deal with angry people all the time. And maybe if you have a job that you have to deal with angry customers, maybe try to change your job, you know. Otherwise you're going to feel depressed because you can't, if you're in a work situation, especially like you're dealing with angry people, you just can't shout back at them, right? Otherwise it's not going to be nice for you, not going to be nice for your CV. So another thing that people say that helps, but I personally still didn't manage to understand, is the classic cliche meditation. right? So yeah, everybody on YouTube says that meditation is gonna bring you peace of mind, and I heard this from very brilliant minds, so I believe this should be true. Although I tried meditation by myself many times, I was doing like in the morning, I was doing like 20 minutes every day in the morning, but honestly, I really didn't see any difference. And I think I shouldn't give up. I think I should really insist and do this. Like maybe I should insist like for 1 year, 20 minutes a day for 1 year, and see if that really makes any sense, right? It really changes my mind. But it's fucking hard to have discipline to wake up and do the meditation, especially if you have a busy routine. So yeah, so quitting coffee, meditation, watching porn. No, I'm joking. I'm not sure about that. Having good people to talk to, having friends having friends or family or people that you enjoy staying together and hanging out with, that people that you enjoy sharing your life and sharing your opinions and your thoughts on life. This is also great when you have a great conversation with someone. It's also can bring you a lot of joy in life and can remove the anger from you, right? But yeah, this quote basically is a very interesting quote, because like anger sometimes can really destroy everything. Like I've seen relationships getting completely destroyed and couples getting divorced, people getting fired from work, or if he's a boss, employers leaving. So anger doesn't really solve anything, and it's something really stupid to pursue. Like you should really believe in it, and then I think if you do believe in it deep down in your heart, because it's not about actually, oh yeah, I understand, yes, I agree. It's not about agreeing on something. See, because you can watch this video now, get inspired, and then go home, and then suddenly you just hit your finger, and you hit your fingernail into the table, and then you just like have this immediate pain, and you get so fucking angry, right? So basically you just watched a video, and then when you see in action, you see that really nothing really happens in your life. So it is also about practicing, and I believe that the only way that you can really practice something is when you believe in something. So you have to really believe. You have to really look at this poster, look at this quote, read it. Anger doesn't build but destroys everything, and you have to actually really believe in it, not just agree with it, but believe in it. Because when you believe, your mind creates an archive of that belief in your hard drive, in your internal hard drive, and the next time something happens to you and you get like you're prone to be like fucking angry, your subconscious mind gives you this flashback of of your beliefs, and then if you truly believe in it, you're not gonna get angry anymore. So I think the key here of what I'm trying to say is that you must really believe that anger is causing you harm, and is not bringing anything good to your life. You must really believe in that. And sometimes, unfortunately, the only way to believe it is through experiencing. So sometimes you're gonna get angry and you're gonna see what this reflects into your life. Like you're gonna lose your job, or you're gonna see people that you care and that you love leaving you, and you're gonna feel empty inside and all these things. So after all that is when you actually, when your mind actually learns, honestly learns. Because you can't just go and teach someone something and then the person just might agree, might take into consideration, but it's not there experiencing. That's why life you have to experience. You can't just be on theory, but you have to put your theory into practice. Otherwise it just doesn't work. So maybe for you to really believe in it and really understand what I'm talking about, maybe you just have to really experience the pain that anger will bring to your life, and hopefully you can understand this faster than other people, so your life you can cause less damage to yourself and to others also, right? So I really hope that this video helps you. If you have any questions, just comment and support my project. I really enjoy doing these videos. I'm honestly really having a lot of fun doing this, and it's helping me a lot to become a better person too. So that's the one. Anger Doesn't Build But Destroys Everything by Thomas Monson. Thank you very much and see you next time.